Say, Jennifer, hate to bother you, but I'm here at the old Vic Theatre and our telephone's disappeared.
Oh, is that so, Nigel? If the phone's gone, then what are you using to call us? You'll have to be more clever than that to fool us.
No, Jennifer. The theatre's phone is still here, but we were using a little portable phone as a prop in our play, and now it's gone. Anne Askew is sure that someone's stolen it, but why would anyone bother? It's ominous, Jennifer. I think you should come down here right away.
If you insist, Nigel, we'll see you at the old Vic Theatre.
No, actually, Gay Goodbow and I are heading to Covent Garden. After you talk to Anne Askew here at the old Vic, come join us there. Bye.
There's Anne Askew, and boy, does she look steamed. Let's ask her about the missing phone.
I volunteered to be the property manager for the Children's Theatre programme this summer. That means I take care of all the properties or props used in the plays. And Nigel was helping me. For an actor to steal one of the props, why, it's unheard of!
Who are the suspects, Miss Askew?
In the play Bad Science, 3 of the actors pretend to use the phone. Ian Knight, Erin Childs, and Gay Goodbow. Any one of them could have pocketed the phone at the end of the last act. It's Nigel's job to collect the props after the play's over. He's the one who told me the phone was missing. But perhaps he just took it instead, so he's also a suspect. The worst part is, the phone doesn't belong to the theatre. Emma Finley, an actress here, loaned it to me. It was the real thing, not a cheap plastic toy. Very generous of her. And now I've gone and lost it.
Don't worry, Miss Askew. We'll find Emma's phone, no problem. Do you know where Ian, Erin, and the other suspects have gone?
I think Mr. Tantrum, the drama teacher, has sent them out on assignments. You should ask him where they are. This time of day, he can usually be found in the common room at the University of London.
And do you know where we can find Emma Finley?
Drop by the Wax Museum. I think she's working on a costume there.
There's Nigel. He's people watching here at the Covent Garden Mall with his friends Gay and Dorothea. Nigel, we heard you were the one who noticed the cellular phone was missing.
Right. I looked all over the stage for it, but it was nowhere to be found. Quite mysterious, really.
Did you think of calling the phone from somewhere else? You can listen for it to ring. That way, if it's still in the theater, you can figure out where it is. That's how my mom finds her cellular phone at home sometimes.
What a clever idea. But it won't work with this phone, I'm afraid. We turned off the ringer so it wouldn't buzz during the play. If someone tried to call Emma Finley, that could ruin the performance. The phone has numbers stored in it, so you can ring up other people with just the push of a button. We were under strict orders not to do that, though. We just pretend to use the phone in the play. Let's face it, a cellular phone is cool, but it's a dumb thing to steal. Once we tell the phone company it's missing, they'll make sure the phone never works again. It'll be worthless. Somebody must have had a special reason to nick it, if it was stolen at all.
During the play, I pretend to use the phone. In the middle of the second act, when the lab catches fire, I use it to ring the fire department. In England, if there's an emergency, you dial 999.
In the United States, you dial 911 or 0 to talk to the operator in an emergency.
Ian Knight plays a fireman. He's really very good. My character is really upset by the fire, but he tells me, "Chin up, old girl, you mustn't give up." Ian uses the phone in the third act. Then he sets it down on a table. That's the last anyone saw of it today. I suppose anyone in the play could have picked it up after that.
I just got here myself. What's all this about a stolen telephone?
It's a real cellular phone, Dorothea, being used as a prop in the summer play Bad Science. After today's rehearsal, it was missing. We're trying to figure out who took it and why.
Well, good luck. I certainly don't think Nigel would have taken it. He spends quite enough time on the phone as it is, ringing round to all his chums. We can't talk long. Nigel and I are going off to see a show. Gay wants to stay here to meet Ian Knight. Don't tell her I said so, but it's obvious she's dead soft on Ian.
Soft on him? What do you mean?
Oh, you know, she fancies him. Got a bit of a crush on our Ian, has Gay. And I think he's trying to impress her, too. At any rate, I'm off. Mustn't be late for our show.
That's Nigel's drama teacher, Mr. Tantrum.
Miss Askew rang and asked me about the missing telephone. I think it's simply rotten. People, you can't trust them. They have smiling, honest faces, right, and then they go and do something like this.
Anne Askew said Aaron, Ian, Gay, or Nigel could have taken the phone. Do you know where they are now?
Well, Aaron, Ian and Gay are all actors in the play, so I sent them out to observe people. Aaron is at Parliament, I sent Ian to the Ritz Hotel, Gay went to Covent Garden. There are always some interesting characters there. Personally, I don't think any of them took it. Why would they? I think Anne Askew lost it herself and is trying to blame it on someone else. How do you know when an actor like Anne is telling the truth or when she's acting?
I don't know, Mr. Tantrum. You're the drama teacher.
Why, yes, I suppose you're right. And after all, when are we really being ourselves and when are we acting? If I say what a gorgeous new coat you have, and I really think it's ugly, am I acting or is it real life? If I say your hair looks like someone...
Excuse me, Mr. Tantrum, but I'm afraid we have to go. Thanks very much for talking with us. Sheesh, why do some drama people always have to be so... dramatic? But now we need to figure out how to get to Parliament. Let's check our map of London. Which direction do we need to go to get from the University of London on Gower Street to the Houses of Parliament near the Westminster Bridge? Check your map of London. Right! The Houses of Parliament are in the old Palace of Westminster, right on the bank of the Thames River south of here. You can almost hear Big Ben from here. Come on, let's go. Looks like Miss Dunbar is helping Emma Finley with a new costume. It looks great. Emma, did you hear? Your cellular phone is missing down at the old Vic Theatre.
Yes, Jennifer, I heard. I do hope it'll turn up soon. It's not a really expensive phone or anything, but I need it to keep in touch with my friend Amy. She's a really busy person, so we use the phone to chat whenever she's got a moment. I have her personal phone number stored in the phone, so I just have to touch one button and voila! I ring right through.
Oh, Emma, we can tell them everything, I think. They are detectives after all. I'm sure they can be trusted.
You bet, Miss Dunbar. So what's the big secret?
Well, children, my friend Amy is the famous movie star, Amy Jolana. We met on the set of her last movie, Crimson Sails, and really hit it off. She's such a smashing person. I love joking with her.
Hopefully Emma will be chosen to act with Amy Jolana again in her new movie Indigo Star. We're putting together a marvelous costume to help her win the audition.
Hey, that's really exciting. Did anyone besides you know that your phone contains Amy Jolana's personal telephone number?
No, I don't think so. Except Amy did ring me once when I was helping Gay Goodbow up some stairs in the theatre. I rang Amy back when we were inside, so Gay is the only one who could know.
Ian Knight is here with Pravina Sippy. They're watching the people come and go here in the Ritz Hotel.
We were just talking about Amy Jolana, the star of stars. Pravina tells me she stayed here in this very hotel when they were filming Crimson Sails at Elstree Studios. I'd kill to have the chance to meet her someday and chat.
Maybe you should kiss the sidewalk in front of the entrance, Ian. I'm sure she walked on it. Ian is quite bonkers over Amy Jolana, as I'm sure you and Jennifer have noticed.
Nigel told us a prop is missing from your play, the cellular phone. Ian, can you remember the last time you saw it?
Well, of course. I used it in the play. When Dr. Sullivan, that's Gay Goodbow, Makes her great discovery. Her hands are shaking so much, I have to ring her assistant for her. I go, Eureka! Eureka! The doctor has found the cure!
Then Gay keels over dead. She's found the cure. Too late to save herself. It's really quite sad.
And then I set the phone down on the table, and it's supposed to stay there until Nigel collects it with the other props.
You know, after rehearsal, I saw you telling Gay something, Ian. She sure seemed happy to hear it. What was that all about, eh?
Oh, nothing. She just wanted to meet me later, that's all. Said she had a big surprise for me. I said I would.
Ian, if I didn't know you better, I think maybe you're getting sweet on Gay. Look, you're blushing. I think this is going to be a happy surprise for her.
I should have known that Aaron would be hanging out with his pal Felix. Those guys are never apart. Hey, Aaron and Felix, did you guys hear? The cellular phone is missing from the old Vic Theatre.
Oh, my. I bet you Aaron's nicked it. He's mad to be a walkie-talkie man.
Oh, yes, that'd be monumentally cool.
Totally Jurassic to ring your mum from the bid arcade. On my way home now, Mum.
Oh, yes, and like to give my drama teacher, Mr. Tantrum, a ring. Say, Fred, I can't make school today, Mr. Tantrum. I'm home in bed most deadly ill, flowers drooping on the nightstand.
And actually, you're with me at the cricket ground watching Derbyshire smash Kent. Oh, you're wicked, mate.
So you'd really like to own a cellular phone, eh, Aaron? When was the last time you saw the one at the theatre?
I used it in the first act. Miss Sullivan, there is trouble in the lab. Come down here immediately. Then I put the phone down and never touch it again. I don't want a cellular phone, really. If my mate Felix doesn't have one, then it's no good, is it? A phone's only cool if you have someone cool to ring up.
All set? Pick the clues that tell who took the phone and why. Good. Now pick out the telephone thief. If you think no one took the phone and it just got lost, choose Anne Askew. You've got it! It was Gay who took the phone to impress her friend Ian. Sometimes people do foolish things in the name of love. Gay Goodvow had a crush on Ian Knight, her co-star in the play Bad Science. So she wanted to do something big to impress him. She knew he was totally fascinated by the film star Amy Jolana. So when she saw Emma Finley call up Amy from the cellular phone, she got an idea. After the play, she'd borrow the phone. Nobody would see her take it from the table where Ian set it down. Then, later, she'd use the phone to let Ian talk to his idol, Amy Jolana. Gay could take it back the next morning and no one would ever know. But Anne and Nigel saw that the phone was missing. We discovered that the only thing special about this phone was one of the private numbers stored inside it. And only one of the suspects knew how special that phone number was, Gay Goodvow.